Welcome everybody back to the Healthy Habit Podcast, episode number 221. And I'm your host, Dr. Dayan of Healthy Habit Medical Center, located right inside Healthy Habit Health Foods. We have our check-in here today with Ayush Herbs and Ayurveda with none other than Dr. Virender Sodhi, naturopathic doctor and medical doctor Ayurveda, internationally respected Ayurvedic and ND, who is credited with evolving the understanding of Ayurvedic herbal medicine in the Western world. Dr. Sodhi became an Ayurvedic doctor in 1980 and worked as an Ayurvedic medical professor until 86, before becoming the first Ayurvedic and naturopathic physician in the United States in 1988. And we've had Dr. Sodhi back on previous programs, but we always have new listeners tuning in. So I want everyone to know exactly Dr. Sodhi's background, because it's going to add strength to what we're going to discuss here today. He's credited with founding Ayush Herbs and bringing Ayurvedic herbs to the United States. His experience with Ayurvedic and naturopathic medicines has resulted in extensive lecturing worldwide on these subjects, culminating into his latest book, folks. Write this one down. It's titled Free Medicine, Your Body, a Natural Pharmacy. He currently practices at the Ayurvedic and Naturopathic Medical Clinic in Bellevue, Washington, and he focuses on oncology, although he does a lot of other things as well. It's not just oncology, so you guys will learn that here today. Dr. Sodhi, welcome back.
Thank you, Dr. Dijan. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Well, thanks for making the time. Before we went live here, I saw you're a busy guy. You have a million things going on. So, folks, we're grateful to have Dr. Sodhi here. And you can listen to us either on audio as they're shopping in the store. People are listening on Anchor, Spotify, or you can even go to our YouTube channel, which I highly recommend, to see us face to face and to see all the different things I'm sharing on the screen here over the next 26 minutes. So, Dr. Sodhi, we're covering gut health here today, microbiome, gut bacteria, and much more, and how that relates to things like leaky gut and malabsorption of nutrients and much more. Tell our listeners, what is the microbiome? First off, let's take a high view of that, and then we can go deeper.
I'm going to go back to a little my Ayurvedic roots.
Yeah.
They have one Sanskrit phrase. It says, Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande. Yatha means what is? Pinde means body. Tatha means that is true in the universe. So the microbiome in the universe, just think about it.
I got to memorize that.
We are part of this Mother Nature, and Mother Nature has everything. So a lot of times, we say, oh, this virus is bad, that bacteria is bad. It's not. We are a part of that whole microbiome, everything. So they're the good one also turn against us when our body is not in sync, when it's not in balance. The best example will be when we die, the same good bacteria inside you start eat you up.
Yeah.
So it's all about balance. It's all about. So in Ayurvedic medicine, we have talked about every disease starts in the gut and ends in the gut.
Oh.
And now in the last, I think, 10 plus years, microbiome, has taken over. And especially after the genomic studies, they found that amazing links almost to every disease, from neurological diseases to heart diseases to cancers. So microbiome is so important. And what we have done in this universe, we have destroyed this microbiome. As I said earlier, that we are what is in the nature. Nature and us, we are not do different thing.
Yeah.
So we use heavy chemicals, pesticides, arsenic. We used in the 60s so much arsenic that is still present in our fields. The American rice, even the organic rice, has the highest amount of arsenic in the world. The rice coming from the third world countries has the lowest amount of arsenic as compared to. So we have destroyed ourselves. Then we use pesticide, insecticide, all the chemicals, then the Roundup. All those things are going to kill our microbiome.
Right.
And when we kill the microbiome, it is going to do something. The unfriendly bacteria grow up. And as you know, we have around 100 trillion cells in the body. We have 1,000 trillion bacteria in the body. And they are live in harmony. They are not killing us. They are actually making wonderful concoctions for us, which I'm just using for the sake of a name, which helps immune system, which prevent us from getting diseases, helps our heart healthy. Like the calcium in the gut get absorbed and it get distributed to the bones. And this is also done by eating vegetable, which has a vitamin K1, and then K1 is converted into K2 your gut. So, you can
Wow.
see that amazing, amazing properties, which it's like I think nobody still understand the full scope of the gut biome. And now we talk about the biome in your nasal cavity, biome in your throat, biome in your eyes, biome in your vagina, with biome on the skin, and the gut biome. So all those has a amazing, amazing balancing properties for us. And in Ayurvedic medicine, we talked about how to help all these different biomes. And although they didn't use the word biome, but they were using things like oil application on the skin and
Yeah.
the like sesame oil or olive oil. These actually feed the good bacteria and ward off you from getting the bad bacteria in you. Eating ghee, which is a butyric acid, basically, will help you to make your butyrate. Olive oil has an oleic acid, will help you feed the bacteria which feeds on that one. Sesame has a propionic acid. So that science was so deep, it was so amazing. Although we use different terminology, but the end results were the same.
Amazing. And it's funny because only in the last couple decades, people have really started learning about the gut health and probiotics here in the West.
Yeah,
But in Ayurveda, right, they've known about this for 1,000+ years, how important the gut health is and the microbiome. And like you
exactly.
said, we have to have a healthy gut to be able to convert nutrients for use by the body.
That's right.
And they do so much for us, the gut bacteria. They outnumber us 10 to 1, 10 times as many bacteria compared to human cells, right?
Exactly. So, like in America, especially, I think we need to change the regulation, and everybody, should become advocate. And like health is most important thing than anything else. And we using so much indiscriminate use of Roundup.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the worst thing which it does, it actually makes your gut leaky because the tight junctions, those are get loosened with this one, and we end up having lot of health issues because of that. So we need to change. We need to change the regulation. And every one of us listening to that podcast should check out ewg.org website and become part of that, because we need to make into like a big movement that every one of us should create health. And my health is my own personal issue. And also it should be the issue of the government.
Wow. Tell us, Dr. Sodhi, about Shilajit. This wasn't on my radar for gut health. So teach me even about. I want to learn this. A lot of people
Exactly.
take it for testosterone, for performance, for energy, maybe some
Exactly.
thyroid support.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gaining traction in gut health conversations. How does
So
Shilajit play a role in gut integrity, chronic stress, gut health in general?
So Shilajit is actually a bioavailable minerals which is present on this earth, and it's a rich source of humus, humic acid, fulvic acid. So they have a very wonderful property. Remember we talked about the leaky gut, where the gut is getting holes, microscopic holes in it. It goes and tightens those holes back,
Interesting.
and also undo the side effect of your Roundup, the glycophosphate. So although
Oh,
I'm
wow.
asking you people not to take that product which has a glycoph, and we are so unfortunate in this country. Even our organic oatmeal has glycophosphate in it.
Hmm.
You just go look at this. Actually, EWG has done a remarkable job. They have list out which has the highest amount of, and even our organic cereals does have glycophosphate. And a lot of times, when patients come to me, majority of people has gluten sensitivity in this country. There is, I think, glycophosphate is one of the main reasons. But when they travel to Europe, they eat all the bread and they come and say, Dr. Sodhi, I can handle there. But
Yeah.
as soon as they come back thinking they are over, they start reacting again. So
Interesting.
that's why I want you to, every one of you, become advocate and position yourself with the government. Say, we don't want these chemicals in our food, which is making us sick.
Absolutely. Very interesting. And we even have the Shilajit Mumio product. I'm going to do a screen share here from Ayush Herbs. Or was there a different one specific to the gut health that you wanted me to highlight for
No, this is
Shilajit?
it. This is it. This
Okay,
is a
perfect.
Shilajit. Actually, I think what do you say is Dr. Bush. Dr. Bush.
Uh-huh.
You might have heard his name. He is very much into gut biome, and he also has advocated Shilajit. Although they're not calling it
Interesting.
Shilajit, they're calling it fulvic acid and a humic acid product. But this
Yeah.
is what it is.
Amazing. So this is through Ayush Herbs. and we have like one capsule will give you 125 milligrams. Like you said, Dr. Sodhi, this is a mineral pitch,
Yes.
basically. It's a naturally occurring mineral blend.
Yes.
That's the best way to understand Shilajit. It's not an herb. It's
Yeah.
not a vitamin. It's not a mineral, right? It's its own it's its own substance in a way, right?
Yeah, very, very bio well. Like, one thing which is like a lot of time when we do hormonal testing, you see that DHA is very high and the
Yeah.
testosterone is very low. So what are you doing? You're not converting DHEA into the testosterone, and there is a pipeline missing. So when you
Uh-huh.
put Shilajit, that pipeline opens up because of they lack the minerals. Like in naturopathic medicine, we use zinc for that purpose.
Right.
So this is the same kind of action which we are looking from Shilajit, and many more actions. It's also amazing mineral for diabetes, by the way. It's not mentioned anywhere, but
Uh-huh.
in Ayurvedic medicine, we also use Shilajit for diabetes. It's also good for adrenal gland.
Uh-huh.
It is actually almost have same effect as ashwagandha on adrenal glands.
Very interesting. Yeah, Himalayan source vitality harvested from the pristine peaks of the Himalayas. Potent Ayurvedic resin traditionally used to promote stamina, longevity, overall vitality. But in this episode, we're highlighting how it's connected specifically
Gut health.
to the gut health. Yeah, and it helps to prevent from leaky gut, right? Those
I
tight
take it
junctions from
daily.
opening up.
Dr. Dijan, I take it daily because the thing is, like,
Uh-huh.
no matter how clean I eat it, I'm gonna still get exposed because we live in America. So
Right.
I want to have cut down the side effects of all those chemicals which will lead to leaky gut.
Uh-huh.
And even you can do the zonulin test to see if you have leaky gut. Even if that test is still negative, but you still have leaky gut on top of that one.
Yeah.
So I take on a daily basis because of the prevention, and it's very safe minerals.
Thank you for highlighting Shilajit. Now I know that I can bring that into my gut health protocols. I'm going to research that even more now.
Good.
Shilajit and gut integrity,
That's my
especially
purpose.
in the permeability, leaky gut permeability.
Yes, and so like you young doctors, I love all wonderful naturopathic physicians who are trained under wonderful universities. But my role is to stimulate you guys so you can do more
That's
research
right. I'm
and
listening.
and get and make more spread the knowledge. Because
Yep.
it's all about knowledge. It's nothing fake science, real science.
Yeah. You're a pioneer in the field, my friend. So I'm listening when I have you on. I'm taking notes. So tell us then, Dr. Sodhi, about probiotics. Many have heard of them. They're familiar with them. I want to hear your specific thoughts on their role in part of a good gut health plan overall. Do you add them with other tools to get better results? How do you view probiotics? How do you like to use them?
So, again, as I said, we have destroyed the probiotic from our mother nature because we spray our food with the chemicals. And every herb you grow, every food, vegetable you grow has its own set of probiotic. So when we spray them, they're gone. Like I grow my own vegetable. I'm a gardener and I love gardening.
Uh-huh.
And my garden vegetable gets destroyed in 3 days because there is no chemical on it. But I buy organic, that still stays longer because they put some kind of ozonation or soap solutions and cleaning it up. That kills the microbiome of it. So that microbiome of the vegetable is another source how we were getting microbiome into the good bacteria into our gut. So we all are lacking. I do this gut health, the GI advanced test, and I have yet to find a person who has a perfect biome in the gut.
Hmm.
Everybody either has the overgrowth of some kind of
Right.
Klebsiella, Enterococcus, C. difficile, and lack of acidophilus bacteria or bifidus bacteria or Akkermansia. So there are so many names, even like a tongue twisting names to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
All are not perfect, and I've done so many of these testing because I see a lot of cancer patient, a lot of chronic diseases like autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis patient, and very happy to report these patients they reverse their diseases. But we have to find the root cause. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we are all scraping on the top of it. So once you do the testing on the stool, you check their heavy metals, you check their chemical load, like phthalates and all those kind of stuff. You find out, and they all are leading to the gut biome issues
Uh-huh.
because your So we have to substitute gut biome. So probiotic 100B is our formula, which is really good. But naturally, people were making pickles. That's
Oh, yeah.
another source of probiotic. People were eating sauerkraut, kimchi. Back home in India, we had, especially in these days, we made a beet drink. You cut the beets and put in the water, and you take some mustard seed, you grind them coarse, and put in 1 tablespoon into the water, like a 1 liter of water, and have a 3 4 beets cut into it, and put some salt and pepper and ginger powder. Let it sit on the shelf for 4 5 days, like in Arizona, maybe 2 days. It becomes sour.
Yeah, yeah.
And when it becomes sour, that's the probiotic. So every food, like a lot of fermented food, I think there is a bread, like a sourdough bread, which is also made with the probiotic, and that
Yes.
can be really amazingly good. This probiotic is so amazing. Like whenever I make my own yogurt, by the way. Yogurt is another source of probiotic. So
Uh-huh.
when I run out of my yogurt culture, I open 2 capsules in a little lukewarm milk and set this up, and my yogurt next morning, I have a yogurt ready. So this is so amazing with this product.
You put this in the yogurt?
In the milk to make a yogurt.
Oh, got it. Wow. Interesting. And this is a proprietary blend, 445 milligrams with the key. It looks like there's 7 strains in here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 7 strains,
And
but
around
100
50 billion. Yeah, 50 billion in one capsule. So
capsule.
the two
Uh-huh.
capsules are 100 billion.
And tell us, Dr. Sodhi, why these specific 7 strains? Tell us about that a little
Basically,
bit.
we have done a lot of research, and these are kind of what people lack, and has
Okay.
really shown good research.
Interesting.
Although I think there is more research coming out now. Acromencia is becoming very popular because a lot of people with GLP-1,
Yeah.
the all those Ozempic and stuff. And Acromencia is the one who actually helps those receptors in our gut. So I love research. I love new things. So that maybe will come in coming years. We have some change, but right now I'm adding Acromencia for people who has a low Acromencia in the gut flora.
Yeah, and these are 7 specific strains that keep coming up in the research for anti-cancer, for ulcerative colitis, all these
Amazing
different
product.
diseases.
Yeah, we had amazing. There is another product which is not available in this country. Is available in it's an E. coli
Uh-huh.
product from Germany, which has been
Oh, wow.
researched for ulcerative colitis, and I think it's called Mutaflor. The product name is Mutaflor. It's not
Uh-huh.
available, but that's another probiotic. And as you know, there are zillions, not even millions, zillions of probiotic strains in the Mother Nature, and
Yeah,
I think it's a full. I think you can do PhD and postdoctoral PhDs on probiotics.
right. And if you guys just picked up a bottle of the 100 billion here, the Probiotic 100B, you can look at the back. So Probiotic 100B, they're in glass bottles here from Ayush Herbs. Look for that microbiome support label on there, Probiotic 100B. If you look at the back, you can scan. They have for herb testing, you can scan this QR code
Yeah,
to
we
see the
did all
batch
our
testing,
products. Yes.
which is really, really important. That's
Yes.
incredible that you guys include that. And so you would take 2 a day with a meal. Does it
Yeah.
matter if it's with a meal, empty stomach, or you prefer probiotics
I,
with a meal?
I prefer empty stomach because
Okay,
my theory is that you will establish that before you add the food.
I
And our
agree.
food, you add good vegetables, which is that is helps the flora because the fiber helps the flora,
Yeah,
and fat like ghee, butter, olive oil, sesame oil. I think like Mediterranean diet, if you look at it, it has a lot of greens in it, a lot of olive oil in it. That's the
yeah.
perfect food for the microbiome.
Wow.
And even traditional Indian food, not the today's all those gourmet cooking food is not the best for microbiome. They had a lot of beans in them. They had a lot of uh, whole grains in it and variety of grains, which was a good food for the microbiome.
And then just educate, remind our listeners that the fiber is the prebiotic. It feeds the bacteria in the gut, correct?
Exactly, exactly.
So that's important. You have the prebiotics, you have the probiotics, and you have the postbiotics, which is
Yes,
what the bacteria are actually producing on the back
yes,
end
exactly.
that helps support our health. About 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes here with Dr. Sodhi on episode number 221 on the Healthy Habit Podcast. We're covering microbiome health, gut health. We've covered Shilajit's role in supporting gut health with keeping the tight junctions sealed up here in the gut to prevent leaky gut. We talked about Dr. Sodhi's approach to probiotics. We highlighted this 100B formula from Ayush Herbs. And now I want to really hit on Trifala. We can finish off on Trifala, which is a staple in Ayurveda for digestion. Tell us about the traditional modern use of this herb and this plant, really Trifala, how it can support microbiome, bowel function regulation. Tell us about it.
So again, I think one of the first question when you go to an Ayurvedic doctor, even naturopathic physician, they ask, how's your bowel movement? What did
Yeah.
it look like? What the shape of it? And how many times you go to the bathroom? Do you have any bloating? You have a gas with it? Do you feel lighter after pooping? Those are very simple, but tells you what condition your digestive health is. Trifla is a combination of three herbs, which is amla and the Embolica officinalis, then haritaki, terminali tubula, and terminali ballerica, which is beheda or babita. So this is a very old and is considered that one of the best digestive herb. So I have been doing research on it. So why it has given so much importance in Ayurvedic medicine? So these herbs has a astringent effect. So as you know, astringent shrinks, so your gut is not leaking.
Yeah.
One thing. Second thing is it supports the good bacteria and kills the bad bacteria. So that is, it's like unlike antibiotics. You give antibiotic, it kills everything,
Yeah.
good and bad. And but it has a amazing properties that it will support the good one and help the bad ones to get. So it very probiotic type of helper. No, not I will not call it probiotic, but it's like a gut biome helper. It
Right.
helps the gut biome to survive and live longer. And then on top of it, it creates regularity. My grandfather took Trifla all his life, and he lived to be 97. If that is not impressive, he has his own set of teeth. He did not have any,
Wow.
and his eyesight was so good that he did not need any glasses until that 97. And then he died. He had some upper respiratory tract infection. But I think we all have to go. But it's a
Right.
nice age to go without any disease, without any medication, and
Unbelievable.
walking, talking. And last 2 weeks he was just sick and then died.
He was 20 years above average male life expectancy in the West.
Exactly. Yeah,
20.
and that I'm seeing, like, I have my most oldest patient just recently died around 4 weeks ago. She was 102.
Wow.
She had come to me with the vasculitis, which is a death sentence, by the way, as you know, and around 25 years ago. And she was
Wow.
on heavy dose of steroids, 60 milligram prednisone. We slowly weaned it off her, and she spent another 25 years living. And Trifala was also one of her addition, because I helped her to get that, and she died in sleep. I think again we all need to do. I think I'd rather die with
Of
this
course.
failure rather than having a chronic disease.
Of course. Absolutely. 102. Well, congratulations on helping her. That's a phenomenal story. And I'm going to highlight really quick Trifal here. The Trifal, which has the three equal parts of the Chebulic, Belleric, and the Amla Oxy, 167 milligrams per each. We'll do a quick screen share here, and we're almost done with Dr. Sodhi here today on episode 221. Here we go. We have the, one second here, the Trifal. This is the correct product, right, for digestive support. Trifal, which is, so Trifal is a blend then of three herbs, Dr.
Yeah,
Sodhi, you're
Trifala is
saying.
basically three mean three, fal mean fruits. So three.
Got it.
So it's a very old. We actually made into Trifal, but Trifala is the Ayurvedic tradition, and this is all extracts. The Trifala is a powder, those fruits.
Incredible. And they're all equal parts, 167. And this is a classic Ayurvedic herb for gut health, which helps promote regularity. It's doing various different functions. It's doing multiple things to support gut health, correct?
Exactly.
Give us a quick little highlight one more time of when someone is to take this 1 or 2 capsules per day,
Yes.
how is it exactly helping the gut health? Why is it beneficial? And then we'll
Yeah. So
close
one
up
thing,
today.
yeah, what it does, like, it helps to digest your food to the final product. You're making available for the absorption.
Yeah.
Second, it creates regularity. Third, like, majority of us are suffering with the reflux or GERD, very common, and they are on PPIs and all those kind of stuff. So this is it. Try it out. Anybody has the the GERD or reflux or gastritis, open 2 capsules of Trifal in water, maybe small amount of water, dissolve, drink it. Your gastritis is gone like this. In 5 minutes, you will start to feel relief. rather than having Tums, rather than having
Yeah.
esomeprazole or Prilosec. This is actually amazing what it does for the gut health. And I've used it for colitis, I've used for inflammation, I've used for the liver health, inflammation. It is an unbelievable, wonderful herb. Many, as you know, Dr. Dijan, the herbs work so many different levels. It's
Yeah.
not only one level, and which is a very strange effect, which we all know. And in our allopathic colleagues has a hard time understanding it because they usually want one product working for one thing.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sodhi, for highlighting that. And by the way, folks, Ayush.com, if you haven't been there yet, I highly recommend it. AYUSH.com, Ayush.com. And you can see all their shop, their news and events coming up. They have an affiliate program, even if people are online content producers and you want to help this company and help yourself too. They have the affiliate program, they have different resources and much more there. So thank you for highlighting that, Dr. Sodhi. One last question here. Well, it's basically a summary, basically. If someone's listening, they want to improve their gut health today, what are the 3 simple, powerful habits you recommend, Dr. Sodhi, from a natural medicine point of view? Take home from today's episode, basically 3 takeaways. Give us a
Chew your
summary.
food properly. Eat more vegetables.
Yeah.
Get some sport. Probiotic, 100B, Trifal will help you tremendously. Shilajit for gut leaking. So these 3 things, if you do it, you will see that your gut health is improved drastically. And they are non-toxic, by the way. The toxicity, like you have to take a bucket of it to have any toxicity effect.
Amazing. Well, I always appreciate you coming on, my friend. Thank you for your time. I know you're busy. And congrats again on your brand new book that we highlighted earlier. I'm going to point everybody in that direction. I'll send the link below under this video, as well as a link to ayushherbs.com. And I look forward to it next time we get to talk, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.